smart. If you have a little bit of property, it doesn't take much property to have a composter like the green cone. The green cone is, well, as you can see, basically a cone that sinks into the ground about 2 feet. You do need to dig a hole. There's a cage at the bottom of the green cone, which you do after a few years need to excavate out. So there's some advantages to the green cone and some disadvantages. Well, one of them is obviously you can put in scraps like bones and meats and things, and the rodents are supposedly not able to get into that area, and I haven't had any problems yet, but it's partly because they would have to dig quite a ways down to get to anything, so, and I don't think that that's likely. And so it's feeding this tree here, you know, whatever's composted there.
And plus it's held in place by that plastic cage down there, so that keeps it confined and maybe out of smell range.
Right, I think so. And another advantage that I almost forgot was this one, because it's below ground, even when it's quite cold, it's still operating. It's still working. The worms and you know, it's not too cold down there that it will still be decomposing. Well, this one's called the Biomatique, and it's similar to the green cone. Obviously black, made in Canada. This one, the green one isn't, and it's just basically one cone. There's no cage at the bottom, so it goes right into the ground directly. When you're done, you just lift the cone right out, and it's deeper too. I put it in far deeper. Then you just fill it in afterwards, and it would be decomposing.
So you don't have to dig a 2-foot hole for this one?
You have to dig a deeper hole.
A deeper hole than
for
the
this
green
one.
cone.
Yeah, because it has no cage on this one. That one, you're basically just setting the cage in about 2 feet down. This one is a deeper cone itself, so the cone part just goes further into the ground, and then there's no cage to hold it, and it just seeps back into the ground below.
Well, how much is underground of what you see here then?
You can see right down there about I would say
Oh wow, yeah, so it's about 4 feet down.
4 feet maybe, yeah, exactly. So you dig as far as you can down there, and but same idea, everything can go into that. I think it looks all right in the garden, and the black also then absorbs some heat in the summer in particular, and again kitchen scraps, all of it can go right into there.
So this is a big, another one, which you said will give you compost that you can spread around.
Right.
So let's see how that works. Yeah.
Okay, well first, I guess you put in your compost through here, your material, I mean kitchen scraps, and then periodically should turn it with this gear. That's a kind of a neat feature, because other composters don't have the ease of turning it around, right? You have to dig them.
What's the volume of this one?
Well, how many?
That 400 liters, is that what that means?
I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, it's around that, yeah. I think what I heard on the internet was in gallons or something, but so anyway, that's where that goes into here. And then there's the middle part that opens this way. And what comes out is obviously compost, and it's sort of roundish things. Like that. So there's the inner part of the composter, kind of neat. And you'll get a few bones out of here, because we can put in meat that way. But as you can see,
you can put in meat.
yeah.
So is there anything this does or doesn't take compared to the green cone?
You can put the exact same things in both, and yeah, it's not. Well, that's not bad. It's broken up pretty good. And then I throw this on the garden. You can make this. You can accelerate this by, if you have chickens, putting in chicken manure into here, helping it break down even more. This one, the Sunmar 400. Composts a lot quicker, obviously, like every compost in the summer, and then when the sunlight's directly hitting on this, the moisture's kept inside, and it warms up quite a bit, and it decomposes like every week you can take out compost. Oh, you're smelling.
It smells good.
And so yeah, there's this one here. This is a Sunmar 400, and we just saw the green cone. Clearly a difference is that this one, because it's above ground in the winter, will slow down or even stop at certain times, because when it's totally freezing, it's freezing inside here too, right? But those ones that are below ground, like the green cone, arguably keep going somewhat, at least below ground. So difference.
And the expense difference?
Quite a difference in expense. This one is about $500, and that one, the green cone, is $160. So, and I actually think that the green cone is the most reasonable one for, well, green cone and then the other one I have, which is a Biomatique, are the most reasonable ones for most households.